Rebeca, and from El Salvador, Mario Sayes. Bon match à tous. Good match to all.
Hello. Hello. Hi, nice to meet you. John? Louis. Okay. Between the ends, I announce 1 minute, 15 seconds, and time. During the end, I need please you announce 1 minute, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, and time. Perfect. Perfect? Okay. I will pick up the ball for that. Yes.
Début de l'échauffement, start warm-up.
2 minutes.
Nous voici dans une semi-finale, non, dans un quart de finale de BC2 féminin. Nous sommes en train de faire la période d'échauffement en ce moment. So welcome to this round of the BC2 quarterfinal knockout in the female BC2 category from El Salvador and Hong Kong. We are now in the warm-up period. The warm-up period is when it ends after 2 minutes, or when all the athletes have used thrown out their 6 balls. They don't get another round of warm-up. So right now we are looking for the screen with the timer. So the warm-up is now finished, and we are going to wait for the official start of all these games.
Début de la partie, start the match.
We have started here the first end, and we are the jack ball and the first ball have been put in play. Donc, Hong Kong have starting the match with a very good first ball. Salvador has successfully removed that point for herself and clearing out the jack. And now is going to go and place, attempt to put her first ball on the jack. Well, she missed with her first ball, or second ball, because the first ball, she was using it as to displace. Donc, avec sa deuxième balle, elle n'a pas réussi de faire son coup. Encore une autre balle. Il manque un peu de précision aussi de la part du joueur de El Salvador. Okay, donc, elle a décidé de prendre l'occasion avec les balles en arrière, de pousser le cochonnet vers ses balles. Très bon choix. C'est une autre option. Sasson, elle a la possibilité de compter un point, peut-être deux. Mais c'est au tour de Hong Kong maintenant de jouer sa balle. Okay, so Hong Kong has used one ball to create some space. She hasn't regained the point yet, but we'll go and follow with a ball to in order to try to regain the point here in this end. That one took a little bump on the blue, causing some traffic in front of her. Hopefully that this ball will not create too much nuisance. Donc ici, elle a frappé un peu la bleue en avant qui peut un peu l'ennuyer avec ses prochains lancers. On verra si elle réussit à passer à côté. Et elle a utilisé quand même une poussée pour faire avancer sa balle. Donc elle a réussi maintenant à reprendre le point. Tried to go with a push on her own, but ended up getting a piece of the red and pushing the red forward. Donc, elle voulait bien pousser sa balle bleue vers le cochonnet, mais elle a manqué un peu la cible et donc a finalement envoyé pousser la rouge vers l'avant. Mais elle a encore sa bleue qu'elle peut pousser. Il y a un autre bleu là. Et elle a bougé la rouge encore et assez pour reprendre le pointage ici. L'arbitre est incertain. Il ne peut même pas lui dire à peu près. Je ne sais pas. D'habitude, un arbitre peut indiquer à peu près. Bon, un, peut-être deux. Mais là, il a dit ne sait pas pantoute. Donc, c'est un peu différent. It's the first time I see a referee say, I don't know at all. Sometimes they can tell you maybe one blue, we're not sure. So, or he needs to measure. Like this, it's okay. She went out and see for herself. And that's all right too. L'athlète a décidé d'aller voir elle-même qu'est-ce qui se passait au niveau de la proximité des balles au cochonnet et ce qui va enligner son prochain lancer. Donc, she is going to use that knowledge to set up her next shot. She went for a high lob and missed the mark. She has one ball left. Excuse me. Yes, one ball left. Oh, nice. Okay, so she was able to do the lob with the second, her last ball. And he's going to ask the athletes to come and see as they are getting ready to measure the amount of points here. So we're going to measure the closest blue. Donc, on va mesurer la balle bleue la plus près. Et de là, on va faire une décision au niveau du pointage. Donc, on indique quelle balle est la plus près. Hein? The referee will ask the athletes to return to their box in order to give the official score. Donc, l'arbitre, il indique que c'est 2 pour Hong Kong. So, Hong Kong takes the lead here with, in her, the first end, 2-0. And it will be now in the second end, it will be El Salvador's turn to throw out the jack. She will put the jack in play with her first ball. Donc, autour d'El Salvador, de placer son cochonnet. So the Salvadorian player is going to opt for a longer game in the middle of the court. But the 6 meter. And with this distance, importance of the first ball. And that's a good first ball for her. Would have liked it a bit more in front, I'm sure. Donc, elle aurait aimé ça peut-être avoir son cochonnet en avant, un peu plus en avant, parce que là, maintenant qu'il est placé à côté, il est assez facile à déplacer. So, the positioning of her, the jack here is makes it easier to move either the jack or the blue, or for the Hong Kong player to come and draw right to the jack. Which she does perfectly. So with her first ball, she draws right to the jack. It's going to be a tough one to move these balls around, but not impossible. Donc, on va essayer de déplacer les ensembles de balles qui sont là avec une puissante poussée. La balle qui vient de lancer est à l'extérieur. So the ball that was just thrown is a ball that's out. If the ball touches the sidelines, it's considered out. So it's no longer playable, or we cannot use it in measurements. Donc, elle n'est plus disponible pour le jeu. Donc, with the next one, she could try to push that red out of the way. She is close. There's one more little shot there to take the red ball and take it out against the jack. So, ou bien elle pourrait pousser sur sa balle bleue. Les deux vont être des bonnes options. Elle a décidé de pousser contre sa bleue. On va voir si c'est assez pour lui donner l'avantage. L'arbitre va vérifier. So the referee will have to check which ball is closer. So the red is very close to the jack. And with his measuring tool, he will try to identify which one is closer. And so the closest ball, the other, if it's red, blue needs to continue shooting, and if it's blue, then it will be red next to take a shot. So he will indicate blue. So the red is still scoring. It's still close to the jack. Donc on a la balle bleue qui est encore en jeu et proche à côté sur le cochonnet, la balle rouge. So she more likely going to be going for a push on her blue. And that's a good push. And she has now two balls on the jack. But there is a gap there for the red Hong Kong player to place their ball. There's an opening between the two blue. Definitely a possibility for her to squeeze in there. As predicted, she filled in that gap, but not scoring. Blue is still closer, but that's a very nice shot. Donc, vraiment un bon lancer de rentrer dans cet espace-là à cette distance. C'est très bien. Là, elle va continuer possiblement à lancer sur sa rouge. Donc, one of the most obvious option is to push her red forward. Or take out the blue. I think that she was trying to push, but she ended up taking out the blue, and now she has a sounding board. A place to put her next red would be on the blue or push her red forward. Elle a une ouverture ici pour soit envoyer sa balle rouge en ricochet sur la bleue ou pousser contre sa rouge. Une autre option, ce serait de lancer une balle entre la bleue et la rouge en avant. Hein? Peut-être faire causer un écartement ici des deux balles. Donc, maybe also another option would be to send a shot between the blue that's in front and the red, and then that way split the difference. It depends how what she has as balls left in her for the ball that she has left to play. Donc, ça va dépendre des balles qui lui restent. On va voir qu'elle va en puissance. Elle y va en puissance. Elle a essayé de placer sa balle, mais c'est un peu trop fort. Puis aussi, c'est une toutie, donc... There you go. That's the other option here.
1 minute.
Try to push the red 4. She has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she has one ball left. That's a soft ball, so that's why it was difficult for her to make that distance. Donc, avec sa dernière balle qui était assez molle, elle a eu la difficulté à faire cette distance. Maintenant, autour de l'athlète d'El Salvador, de venir voir ses points, la position des balles. Elle a aussi la chance de faire des ricochets, mais il faut faire vraiment attention. Il y a une petite balle rouge là, qui pourrait la nuire. Mais si elle tient ses balles à droite, il faut faire attention de ne pas pousser le cochonnet vers les balles rouges qui se trouvent un peu en arrière. Donc, elle va demander le pointage. Elle a 1 pour sûr, puis elle dit peut-être 2. Donc, elle a décidé de prendre ou de mesurer. Elle a demandé de mesurer pour confirmer son pointage. So she asked the referee to measure. She has just one ball left. Well, the referee will give her. So it's 1 blue with 43 seconds left. Donc, il a confirmé qu'elle avait 1 bleu. Et donc, là, il lui reste une balle. Elle va peut-être tenter de viser la bleue qui est à côté et venir se placer doucement contre le cochonnet. Il faut faire attention de ne pas transformer ce point pour elle à son adversaire. Elle a frappé. Toutes les balles sont lancées. Est-ce qu'elle a maintenu son point? Donc, elle va aller voir les résultats. So she's going to go out and see. I think that she was able to maintain her score because there is, if you look in the camera, here you have space between the red and the jack. So it's she takes 1 point away here with this end. Exactly. So this is confirmed in the end of the second end. We are having Hong Kong in the lead with 2 and El Salvador 1. So good playing by both these athletes. We're going to get ready for the third end. Donc, on va commencer la troisième manche avec Hong Kong qui mène le match 2-1. Ça va être au tour de Hong Kong de mettre le cochonnet en jeu, suivi par sa première balle. Et voilà. Et voilà, on s'apprête à mettre le cochonnet en jeu. So we're getting ready for the jackpot to be put in play. And which is accomplished. Again, the athletes must, the ball must cross the V line that's in front. That's the limit. Any other balls can be played shorter of the V line, but the sidelines is out for all balls. And that's a very good first ball. Donc, sa première balle est très bonne, malgré que peut-être que l'El Salvador peut voir le cochonnet, mais c'est certain qu'elle va essayer de faire un déplacement ici avec sa première balle. Donc, she's going to work on a displacement and the first, with her first ball. she had a piece of the bread, but not enough. A little bit of a missed shot. Not sure if that power, how much of power was needed, but definitely she needs to go again. Donc, elle a utilisé un lancer très puissant pour essayer de bouger le cochonnet et la balle rouge, mais on n'a pas réussi à le faire avec la première balle, donc on va probablement réessayer avec la deuxième balle. Elle y va en placement au lieu. Elle va elle a essayé un coup fort, puis ça n'a pas fonctionné. On voit la reprise ici, un beau lancer en placement. Elle est très prudente maintenant à Hong Kong. Et il y a une belle petite pochette là, pour mettre une balle. So they have a little bit of a pocket, and she is now successful in placing a red. So it will be. But the blue is still closer. So she just push into her own red and see what happens. Oh, nice push. Is it enough? Yes, it was enough. So but open the game a bit here. See, good push here. Pushing her own red. Pushing her head red forward and creating a little bit of space. But there is a nice opening for El Salvador to come in and place one of her balls between the blue and the jack. So her own blue and the jack. She could push the jack back a bit. That will help her. Okay, so nice placement of a ball. Donc la balle sur le côté qui compte pas. Mais si pour aller un petit peu fort dans le cochonnet, peut-être qu'on pourrait causer un déplacement en sa faveur. And so he's going with a powerful push of the jack. See if it changes anything. Referee will confirm. Donc l'arbitre mesure pour voir si c'est assez pour forcer les lancers de son adversaire à reprendre la partie avec ses lancers. Donc, El Salvador lui reste 2 balles, tandis que le Hong Kong 3. Et l'arbitre indique que c'est encore El Salvador, donc elle est obligée d'exploiter un autre lancer. Donc, après ce lancer-ci, il va y rester juste une balle. So after this shot, there will only be 1 ball left for El Salvador, and there was still 3 for Hong Kong. So hopefully that she did the climb. Not enough, but at this point, it'd be nice to push that jack back. Is it enough to get the point? Doesn't matter at this point. She has no more balls left, so it would be Hong Kong to play next. It was, I don't know how necessary it was for this measurement, because at this point, El Salvador doesn't have any more balls left, but maybe I'm just confused. I I don't remember her asking what the score was, but maybe she did. And that's good. Oh, she doesn't have any more balls. Yeah, he just realized. He just realized because there's one out of play. The referee just realized that the El Salvadoran player does not have any more balls because he can only see 5 on the court, but he forgot that there's 1 on the side. So it is always up to Hong Kong now to finish throwing all her ball, and now it's just a matter of seeing how many points she's able to produce with these openings. So right now she's sitting at 3 for this end. This will be a very damaging end for El Salvador. Donc, ça va faire mal à El Salvador avec, comme c'est là, 3 points. Si elle pousse sa rouge qui est à l'extérieur, elle va, exactement, elle va pouvoir compter 4 points. Elle demande s'ils veulent voir. So the referee was asking if the players want to come out and see the measurements. So when he was figuring out who was shooting nest by measuring, he was a little bit confused about how many balls were left for the players. He thought maybe El Salvador had a ball left. So he's taking 1 ball out to measure the closest blue. And from there, be able to determine how many are within that distance. So why is he? Okay, he's moving it so he can get in a better position. So he's moved the blue out of the way, the blue that's not scoring. And now he will measure between the blue and the jack, the closest blue. Donc il mesure entre la balle la plus proche. Donc on a 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. Et plus la balle qui a enlevé. Donc 3 plus 4, 1, 4. So it looks like it's going to be 4 points for Hong Kong. So with that, it's going to be quite difficult to come back. Donc voici après 3 manches, c'est 4 points ici pour Hong Kong. So Hong Kong takes the lead of 6-1. We are heading into the 4th end. Donc, en s'en allant vers pour la 4e manche, Hong Kong mène le match par 6-1. Donc, on a 5 points de différence entre les joueurs d'El Salvador et Hong Kong pour aller dans cette dernière manche. Donc, à ce niveau de jeu ici, ça va être un grand défi de compter autant de points dans une manche. Pas impossible, mais plus que le niveau international avance et plus que les habiletés sont fortes, moins sont les chances de compter beaucoup de points. Mais on vient de voir 4 points ici dans cette manche. So we're looking at, it's not easy to score. The differential here to win would be score 5. Not impossible, as we just saw 4 points being scored here. So we'll see what happens here. If El Salvador is going to go and play at the 6-meter mark again, we'll see what she decides. She's looking down the court, so it looks like it's going to be another attempt at a long ball, and even longer than the last one. So we're looking at the 7-8 meter. Crucial first ball here for her. At that distance, the importance of the first ball. So she does place one at a respectable distance in the line of her opponent, but there is still, excuse me, Hong Kong can see can see the jack right now, so not totally blocked, and she's shown in the past that she's able to throw that distance. And really, at this point, she doesn't have to be on the jack. She just has to be closer than the closest blue. Donc, elle n'a pas besoin d'être sur le cochonnet. Elle a juste besoin d'être plus proche que la balle bleue qui est là. Donc, c'est un air de pointage. Elle lance fort. Elle a poussé sa rouge pour avancer. Elle est plus près maintenant. Donc, that was a good push in order to get just her ball inside the scoring zone. And she was successful at doing that. So now it will be blue to throw make the next shot. So again, that last red is in a bit of her line. So what she needs to think is avoid pushing that one closer to the jack. Which is what happened there. She got a piece of the red and pushed it forward. So now she has tried to break that up. She did create some space. Now she has to follow through with a very good shot here to come in between the two. Donc, avec sa première balle, elle a cogné la rouge vers l'avant. La deuxième balle, elle a réussi de tasser la rouge du cochonnet. Et maintenant, elle prend son troisième lancer pour venir compter un point, si possible, d'être plus près du cochonnet. Donc, avec deux balles à sa côté dessus, elle a réussi d'avoir une plus grande cible et de placer sa balle pour pouvoir venir compter. So at that point, the third shot, she had a good, yes, let's see how she did with this last shot. You can see that it was with a good power, good line, and also she had the opportunity to have balls there to stop hers from traveling any further. Donc avec les balles à sa côté dessus, ça a aidé. Même chose ici avec... Et Hong Kong, elle a beaucoup de balles. Elle a juste à vraiment couvrir toute la région. Pas les points, ce serait le fun, mais elle n'a pas besoin de faire beaucoup de points. Nous sommes en quatrième manche. Et à ce point, même à cette distance, si elle peut mettre quelques balles près du cochonnet, elle vient d'éliminer la zone de pointage d'El Salvador. So El Salvador is her scoring zone is becoming smaller and smaller for every time that Hong Kong places a ball in close to the jack. And that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to eliminate the possibility of El Salvador of scoring the 5 points needed to tie. So all the Hong Kong has thrown out all her balls. And now Spain has 2 shots left. And she might be scoring 1. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Let me see. Oh, yes. She's scoring 1. And with 2 balls left, she cannot get more than 3. And that one stops on the front, not scoring. And she's pretty blocked by those 2 that are in front. Donc, elle est pas mal bloquée de ces 2 balles-là en avant. Et voilà, elle même a poussé la rouge de Hong Kong vers l'avant. We'll see if she is able. And so with that last one, she pushed Hong Kong ball closer to the jack. And it makes the score 7-1 for Hong Kong. And here's a replay of that push. It's a risky shot, but with that last one, she was pushed the red towards the jack. Donc, voici à la fin de la partie, ça termine 7-1 pour le Hong Kong. Et donc, le joueur d'Hong Kong avance aux demi-finales qui vont se jouer demain. Donc, joignez-nous demain pour des demi-finales et des débuts des finales. Donc, à bientôt pour la prochaine partie qui va être en BC3 féminin dans à peu près 20 minutes.